Marge had become Artie's wife, and Bart had become Artie's son. There was no trace of Homer left in this family. Even Nelson had become Bart's personal servant.
Will that be ha-ha, sir?
Give yourself a wedgie.
Excellent choice.
While Bart was skateboarding, a car suddenly appeared in front of him. The professor excitedly announced that he had successfully invented a time machine, but he wanted to grab something to eat first, so he asked Bart to look after the keys. However, Bart opened the car door and set the time to 1974.
1974. I won't be needing this.
Just like that, Bart traveled back to 1974. He came out of a comic shop, but quickly lost interest and threw the comic book away. Soon afterwards, Bart heard Homer's voice.
Allow me, gentlemen.
It's Homer, before his boobs came in.
Bart ran into Springfield High School, where Homer was serving detention. Bart greeted him and explained that he was Homer's accidental future son, who had made Homer's life incredibly boring.
You little...
Excuse me, is this room 106?
The moment Marge appeared, Homer was completely stunned. As soon as she sat down, she asked Homer if he was trying to strangle children, but Homer simply asked if she would go to the school dance with him. Marge immediately rejected his invitation. Homer blamed Bart for ruining his love life, but Marge replied that there was never any love to begin with. Bart became terrified. If Marge and Homer never ended up together, then what would his future become?
I don't exist? Or my life might be a hell of a lot better.
Bart found Marge and begged her never to marry Homer. Marge instantly agreed. Only then did Bart happily leave. Homer secretly followed after him. Bart imagined a far better future ahead of himself. But he had no idea Homer had hidden himself inside the boot of the car. Bart excitedly got out of the vehicle and returned to a luxurious mansion without Homer, but Homer followed him inside, angrily claiming that Bart had ruined his love story. At that moment, the future Homer discovered his younger self and asked why he had come there. Young Homer replied that he had traveled through time to make sure Marge ended up with him.
Well, if we put our heads together, we could think of a plan. I gotta ask, what happened? Was I in a forest fire or something? No!
Bart opened the door, and Homer furiously declared that he wanted his old life back. Artie had already prepared for this, which was why he had studied Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Crawl atop me, and meet your doom! Not so fast!
But Homer said he would never fight one-on-one. After all, he had brought every version of Homer from across history. There was no way he would fight fairly. A few minutes later, every Homer had been beaten up. Homer angrily declared that he would return with even more Homers for another fight. Just then, Marge walked out. She was shocked to see all the different Homers, and suddenly realized she might have married the wrong man. In the end, she still preferred the simple-minded Homer.
I was supposed to be with all of you. Even you, caveman Homer.
That's Renaissance Homer.
Well, cardinal or cannibal, I wish that 20 years ago I had chosen love.